How about I do the intro?
Oh! Welcome everyone to the final episode of PLL Bets for this 2021 PLL season. I'm joined by my co-anchor,
ECD Mike.
Pray for Mike, ECD. So we're at the final game. It is the championship. We've got a bunch of bets to make. DraftKings, not sponsored, by the way.
Whoa,
let us know.
Heard that they did want to sponsor.
I could put the DraftKings logo right on this cash gun.
Put the DraftKings logo everywhere.
Yeah,
I'll put it on the shirt. I'll do this. Or we'll take a Barstool Sportsbook sponsor too.
Yeah, whoever's got the money.
They have Lacrosse lines.
I'll put you right on the gun. Mike Sisselberger, also not a sponsor, but a sick shirt. So this week we're going to talk about the championship game.
Are we going to talk about our picks from last week?
I don't remember what that was like 2 weeks ago. Okay, so last week in the semifinals, I had the Water Dogs plus 1.5. I was heavy on the Water Dogs. They did lose. Canceled that bet. Lost $25. Also ended my Water Dogs championship bet. Lost $25 on that as well. And I did pick the Chaos plus 1.5. They pulled out the win, so I won $20 on that bet. So last week was a rough week because the Water Dogs took out $50 worth of my game and end of season bets.
Yeah, I think what you'll find, Greg, is I was in a similar boat except on the Atlas. So I had the Atlas money line. They lost, right? But then I did have the Whipsnakes money line, and they won. But then my Atlas future for the championship, that's gone.
Yeah, so we both lost our futures championship bet. So that puts me at having lost $35 on the season so far. That's not terrible. Can I make it up in this championship game? I really doubt it. I just don't doubt it. I don't think it's going to happen. But
if you want to define winning as losing less,
yeah,
then I'm beating you.
Well, yes, that's true.
I am down $4.30.
Neither of us have made money, so DraftKings, again, we're paying you at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're making
they've
money.
got our money.
The casino always, the house always wins.
Let's talk about this weekend. Chaos versus the Whipsnakes. I don't think anybody wants the Whipsnakes to win. Nobody wants the Whipsnakes to win. To three-peat in the first 3 years of a league, I don't think people are rooting for that.
I can tell you that 100%, I don't want them to win.
Yeah,
I don't even think the league wants them to win.
No, that's weird.
There's no chance that anybody wants
the
them
first
to win.
3 years.
The
I mean, they're very good.
The Rabels, who are a fan of the show, I confirmed.
I heard RJ said
they don't even want them to win.
I love Matt Dunn. I love Jay Carlson. These guys are great. You've had enough championships. Time to step aside. So in that theme, the spread is 1.5. Whipsnakes the favorite, despite the Chaos being a higher seed in the tournament. I've got the Chaos plus 1.5. I'm going to take. I think the Chaos will win straight out. So I'll take those points. And if it ends up with another Whipsnakes overtime winner, great. Sign me up for this 1.5 point spread on the bet.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to take Blaze for the MVP.
I like that.
I think that happens. Chaos win or not, Blaze MVP. Lock that in. Everybody, that's a lock. Put that in home. And then they also have all kinds of prop bets on the players. So I picked a couple of those just for fun. Low dollar amounts. Dane Smith, I'm taking him to have more than 1.5 goals. So basically he needs to score 2 goals. Jay Carlson, I'm taking him to have under 1.5 goals. You've got Matt Rambo on the offense. You've got Zeb Williams. You've got Justin Gutterding, Brad Smith. You got a lot of points producers. I think he could have 1 goal. I'm hoping he doesn't have 2. So Dane Smith, over 1.5 goals. Jay Carlson, under 1.5. Chaos, Blaze, your picks.
I'm going to take, first and foremost, the over 23.5. Both those semifinal games went to 24 points or over, I believe.
Okay.
And so I'm going to say this one's going to go over.
I don't disagree with that.
23.5. All right. Second one, I agree with you on the Chaos plus 1.5. Unlike you, I don't know if that's going to win, but I can't bring myself to bet on the Whipsnakes.
I think it's a 50-50. I think it's a coin flip, and so if we can get some points, we'll take the points.
So I will pray for at least overtime or the Chaos lose by 1. Hopefully,
tight game.
I think everyone is rooting for them to win.
Tight game, high-scoring game.
All right. I also like Blaze for the MVP.
I think that's a lock. I think everybody at home.
I'm on that too.
Everybody at home, you could lock that.
You could lock that one.
That's
in,
free money.
Right? We have
Blaze Reardon.
We haven't won any money on the season, but I'm locking that
Blaze
one. Blaze
Reardon's throwing free money out for you guys this week. MVP.
And then I'm gonna spray and pray on the prop. I'm just gonna.
The cash fly out of yours?
I'm gonna take points because you could get goal and assist, right? So I'm gonna take Frazier over 2.5 points. I'm gonna take Rambo over 2.5 points, and I'm going to take Dane Smith over 2.5 points. So I think you're sensing from me that I think this is going to be a shootout. I just think that they are just going to be doing goals, assists, goals, over 24, over all these points, over, points.
We will be at Audi Field for the championship. Come swing by the RV. Say what's up to the crew if you're coming. If not, watch it on TV, NBC Sports, Peacock, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in next week where maybe we'll have a rap show.
What are we going to do? Because we won't get to make a pick.
Maybe we won't have a show, so you'll wait and see till next week.
I can't believe all the cash went everywhere.